Hey fam, your teacher is here. Welcome to today's episode of the three-part series. Today we'll be talking about travel insurance. So let's get into it. In my last video, I spoke about motor insurance. So if you haven't watched it, kindly check on it quickly and then dash back here and let's continue. A lot of people patronize this policy as just mere formalities for their visa application. But there are a lot more benefits to travel insurance than just visa application. Just imagine you go to a foreign country as a tourist or a student, and after eating all these exotic new delicacies, now your stomach begins to churn and you're sweating, and before you can even say Jack, you're in an emergency room with bright lights hanging above you and a doctor's face almost close to your face and asking you, young man or young woman, what is your name? And you're struggling to open your eyes. I'm sure that with all the things that you'll be thinking about, you'll also be thinking about how you're going to pay these people. Like, where will you even get the money to pay your hospital bills? Yeah. And that is why you need me. That is why you need a travel insurance. So, snap out of it and let's continue. So what is travel insurance and how does it benefit me in such a situation? This is a policy that protects you or gives you cover mainly against medical emergencies, death, injury, sudden ailments, etc. when you're traveling from your home country to another country. It also comes with other benefits such as cover for hospitalization, loss of baggage, repatriation to your home country, in this case, maybe Ghana, and so on. This policy is, however, confused with the traditional medical health insurance, but no, they are not the same, and I'll explain. The travel health insurance is tailored for the specific needs of people traveling from their home country to another country, whereas traditional medical insurance provides continuous health care for people living within their home country. Also, the travel health insurance is for a specific period and it's not renewable, unlike the traditional medical health insurance that goes for a longer duration, maybe like a year, and it's also renewable. So who needs a travel health insurance? Anyone who has been permitted to travel outside of their home country would need a travel insurance. In some cases, especially with the aged people, they will be required to attach a comprehensive medical report by their doctor to clear them or to determine that they are fit to travel. And this is generally because they are considered, or they are mostly considered, high risk. And now to the juicy part. What are the details of the coverage health or travel health insurance promises to provide? 1. Most insurance companies provide a medical cover of up to 30,000 euros. This includes emergency services, hospitalization, and repatriation back to your home country. There is a cover for accidental death and permanent disablement, that is maybe loss of limbs, including thumbs, loss of sight, loss of hearing or ear, and so on. There's also a hijack benefit after certain durations. Then what most people like to hear, loss of personal baggage. But all of these covers or all of these benefits come with certain caps. They are capped to a certain amount or to a maximum of certain amount. So I always advise that you read your policy documents carefully. And when you find ones that you think that you're interested in, you circle them, or you find those sentences or articles that pertain to your situation, you circle them. Unfortunately, in Ghana, most insurance companies do not cover pre-existing medical conditions. And this is clearly defined or is clearly stated in the policy document and even sometimes the proposal form. So when you go to an insurance office and you're filling that proposal form and you see it in there, always ask the underwriter or whoever is attending to you to help you understand what they mean by pre-existing medical condition. Because in some cases, it could be BP, it could be stroke, it could be anything, even pregnancy. So please ask them, how does the travel health insurance work? You purchase the policy before you travel to cover for the duration of the journey. The policy begins or the policy starts the moment you leave your home country, in this case in Ghana. The moment you leave Ghana, the policy starts and ends immediately you enter Duka International Airport. The moment you come back to your home country. This is why it's important to get the duration of the journey right. Or when you are away, it is difficult to request for an extension because we don't know what has happened to you. Okay? We cannot just take your word for it, unfortunately. So you will have to prove a whole lot of things before you're even able to get the extension. So please, always get the duration right. Now, in the event of a medical emergency, your insurance company has provided you with a number you can call for ambulance services. And this number is usually in the policy document. It's usually found in the policy document. So you have to read it so you can write down the number somewhere. But where you're able to fund the hospital bills, you just gather all your receipts so that when you return to your home country, you can make your claim. It's as simple as that. It's just a one-pager mostly, just a one-pager document that you fill. Nothing cumbersome. If you have watched the video this far, I'm going to give you some additional tips that come with this policy. So when you go to the insurance company to buy your travel health insurance, always ask them about their refund policy because the contract is to cover you when you travel outside of the country. What if you don't get your visa? Then what happens? Yeah, because you can get up to 50%, 50% of your money back. Don't go wasting money. Yes, I have said it. This is it for today. I'll meet you in the next video. And yes, teacher, my cane is still here. The travel health insurance, unlike the medical health, my mind just went blank.